Now this clip just caught my attention because this woman's name is the same as my mom. Let's check it out.
What is it you think you're doing here?
I'm dumping trash out.
That's illegal. This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash.
Oh, no, it's okay. My office is right here. It's not illegal. I have an office here, sir.
Your office is here. You work, and you work here.
Office?
Yes. I need proof of this.
Would you like services or anything, or why do you need my business?
I would like to see proof that you're an attorney, because this is private property. You can't be throwing trash out there. You're breaking the law.
Okay, I would love to.
1019.
Here you go, sir. Linda Jones, attorney at law, located right at this office address.
Linda Jones, attorney at law. Okay. Black female lawyer versus American cop.
I see the Linda Jones, but I don't see the address here.
Sir, if you flip the card over, please. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Because the sun is...
I still don't see the address.
Sir, here's the address here, please. And that's my name. Is there anything else that you need to verify that, sir? I'm trying to cooperate here.
Ma'am, I'll ask the questions. You're breaking the law right now.
Actually, I'm an attorney. I know my rights, and I'm not breaking the law. As I stated, sir, I'm a tenant at this office location.
Okay, this card doesn't prove any of that. I need to see your ID.
You don't need to see my ID, sir. I just gave you my business card.
Ma'am, don't make this any more difficult than it has to be.
Address.
There's no need to be confrontational.
Nobody's being confrontational, sir. I'm not being confrontational.
Ma'am, you're being incredibly aggressive. All you're doing is escalating the situation, and there's no need for any of this.
Okay, so we've all seen situations where people were way more aggressive than this.
I'm escalating the situation.
Correct. I've asked you 3 times now. I need to see your ID.
I will show you my ID to verify the business card, okay? I'll do that for you. But I don't have to, okay? So you know that. This is my name to verify the business card and the office address, sir. This is not illegal dumping, once again.
But the address is different on your license than it is on the business card.
Because that's a business location, sir. That's not my home address.
Yeah, this whole thing just seems very suspicious. I'll be right back. I need to run this ID.
You don't need to run my ID, sir. You don't need to. I'm an attorney, like I said. That'll be against your jurisdiction if you're trying to run my driver's license.
Ma'am, you
and I both know that, or I can tell you that right now. That's illegal, what you're doing.
You just illegally took your ID.
Because you have no reason to legally stop me. I gave you my ID. I did not have to, once again.
Ma'am, you're breaking the law. You're illegally dumping trash. Your addresses do not match up.
Yes, they do. They do match up.
Well, then you should have no problem with me running it then, if you are.
You don't need to run my ID, sir. I told you, again, I'm a lawyer. This is my office address. I've proven that with my business card and my driver's license. This is not illegal. You have no reason to stop me.
Well, then you should have no reason for me to run your ID if you are so in fact a lawyer and this is your property. Because from where I stand, you're illegally dumping trash into a dumpster.
If we continue with this, sir, you're going to get sued. Is that officer I see? Badge 2322? You really want to continue this conversation with me? Knowing that I'm an attorney at law.
I mean, you haven't proven that you're an attorney.
With the business card saying attorney, that doesn't...
We kind of can see where this is going.
And the ID matching, that doesn't do it for you? Or you want to keep going down this rabbit hole, officer?
Okay, ma'am, this could just be so simple. All you need to do is give me your ID and your business card back.
I'm not letting you run anything. I don't have to let you run anything. Maybe you need to go read into your law books.
Ma'am.
Instead of just the academy.
If you weren't breaking the law...
You're going to get sued, sir. This is harassment now because you're on my private property as a tenant.
1017.
And you're trying to make me, call whoever you need to call because you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I don't know if it's racism. I don't know what you have going on, a bad day. I'm not sure, sir, but you need to go.
None of that is relevant to what's going on here.
It's very relevant because you're sitting here harassing me at my workplace. I'm taking out my trash where I pay for having my office space.
Okay, none of that has been proven. I do have an ongoing investigation right now that I just got called on.
My business card. I've given you my business card. I've showed you my ID and verified that's the name. This is my office. Would you like to come inside?
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to let you off on a warning.
You have no choice but to let me off on a warning. Because you need a warning yourself. Keep it going.
I have an ongoing investigation I need to tend to.
I bet you do.
We're going to leave this as a warning
I bet you do.
today.
That sounds great. That sounds great. You have a great day.
She gave it to him, man. Shout out to that woman for staying in control. Shout out to everything. Shout out to Cops Captain 7. That's the person that shared the video, by the way. Yeah, get that off the screen. All right, so let's check in and see if Shedeur Sanders has gotten drafted by now. I'm sure. We are sure that he has gotten drafted by now, right? The NFL draft, man. Let's get into this real quick and then maybe make sure you guys may hear the Shannon Sharpe story. If not, then anything you miss on this show, go to the YouTube channel and watch this on the YouTube channel. But let's keep this thing going. Oh, they dropped the video to that money on money. Young Thug ain't playing around. Let's get into this draft talk, though. Because the draft going on right now. The Lakers about to start playing. And folks say, hey, man, we got shit to do, Doja. We ain't finna be watching this damn thing all night now. Oh, yeah, she was on his ass, though. Shout out to her once again. Linda Jones, man. She was on Buddy ass. She stayed in control. She knew her shit. You could tell she was a little nervous and a little bit, when she was kind of talking. You could hear it in her voice, but she stayed in control of the situation. She was calm, assertive. Talking about illegal dumping. Yeah, man. Cuz, man, that's Cuz right there. Cuz had to let him know, you on my private property. You work for me. But when you know your rights and you're not doing anything wrong, you don't really have anything to get nervous about. But even when you're black, just talking with police will make any black person a little nervous. So the way she handled that was very, very, very well done. All right, so y'all know what time it is, man. It's the NFL draft, the time of year. And I just want to say that the draft just shows how this country, for one, the control that they put on this country is diabolical. But it's a good and a bad thing. There's goods and bad things about it all. But just watching the draft and knowing it's kind of like the slave trade is kind of derived from the slave trade. I can't help but to just think that. And they make this big old thing about the draft just to sell ads, really, because they used to have more than one round within one day, and now it's just the whole first day was the first one round. So that was kind of frustrating. But some people feel like they hit the lottery.
This kid, I'm jealous of Seattle. I wish I could coach this kid.
The world famous meme. Baby thought she hit the lottery, didn't she? Some folks feel like they hit the lottery when that draft day, boy. They just know it. They like, oh, we going to Sizzler, baby. Draft day, man. So let's watch a couple of draft moments, the best draft moments of this year, and talk about the draft for a few moments, if you will. Once again, shout out to Travis Hunter. I don't even know who was right. Cam Ward went first. I'm act like I ain't know who got drafted first. Cam Ward went first, but the number 2 pick, Jacksonville Jaguars took Cam Hunter. And boy, is Jacksonville happy. Jacksonville happier than this white lady right here.
This kid, I'm jealous of Seattle. I wish I could coach this kid.
Everybody in Jacksonville is the white lady right now.
74% completion basically this year. Set an NCAA record for passing efficiency. How many kids master an offense at NC State?
You got white guys, high fine, black guys. Everybody happy.
Show up at Wisconsin.
We made it. Mama, we made it.
They're 2 Hail Marys. This kid, I'm jealous of Seattle. I wish I could coach this.
This would never not be funny, man. I don't care. Like, this would never not be funny to me. Like, this is hilarious. Draft moments, man. Let's get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for some draft moments? Okay. What we got? Nah, but Travis Hunter had one of the, a very big draft moment. One of the best. He had Lil Wayne with him. He did it right. He did it the right way now.
More excited than me.
Congratulations. All right, Jacksonville.
Are you guys ready?
Jacksonville.
The
Pick is already in.
Let's go!
Everybody happy. Somebody got the Duval off in there. Somebody. Somebody knew. Boy, somebody knew to get that one off.
More excited than
Lil Wayne. You see, watch Lil Wayne give his handshake, college coach handshake. Hey, white guy. Yes, sir, white guy. We did it. You say, hey, white guy. We did it. You know, draft day, man. The day every dreams come true. Dreams come true. Teams come through. But one guy, it was a lot of controversy because he didn't get drafted. Let's talk about some of the people. Let me show y'all this clip. Draft day moment that might be a player's worst nightmare. Will Levis' girlfriend was looking good at the draft. They say her stock went up after she went viral for this clip. Baby had it on. And you know Will Levis, his team just drafted a whole new quarterback. So shit. We don't know what Will Levis got going on, but his old lady? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, definitely. Okay, we just got a booking going on, so we gotta go ahead and get ready to wrap this show up. That's what's up. All right, so we trying to see if Shedeur got drafted, man. Shedeur didn't get drafted the first round, and it was this big ordeal about it. And we trying to, we trying to see what's going on. And whose fault is it? Folks saying that it was the arrogance of Shedeur Sanders. Some folks saying it was Deion Sanders being his daddy, and people, not wanting to fuck with Deion. So we want to know what it is. What was it? He had this big extravagant draft party set up, ready to go for nothing. Big old stupid chain. He was ready.
We all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary.
Yeah, man. He handled it with class. But there was only a couple of quarterbacks that went in the first round. There was Cam Ward went number 1 to the Tennessee Titans. And the Giants drafted, who was the Giants draft? Let me see. Giants drafted Jackson Dart. And everybody was just sure, very, very sure that they were going to go with Shedeur Sanders, but they also just picked up 2 quarterbacks, Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson. So it's like they're not really hurting for a quarterback, but they still took one in the first round, and it wasn't Shedeur Sanders. So what's going on? They actually took one at number 25. And so they had 2 picks in the first round. Number 3, they picked Abdul Carter, who was the first Muslim player to be picked in the first top 5 picks. Something I seen. So that's just a little tidbit information. Information for nothing. But first Muslim history, Giants pass rusher Abdul Carter is the first Muslim player to be drafted in the top 3 in the NFL history. Hey, what you know? But they sure didn't take your boy Shedeur. So folks was kind of salty about that. But of course, I mean, he did his draft stock means he missed out on a lot of money, of course, but money ain't really a thing. He gonna get that. Endorsements and everything still gonna come Shedeur's way. He's still gonna get drafted. So what is the real problem?
As you work into the NFL at playing the quarterback position at the highest level?
Decision making. That's the biggest and best thing you can do as a quarterback. That's what my skill set is decision making. So I don't ever let anything alter my mind or let anything get in the way of me not being in my right mind. So this decision making as a quarterback position for my skill set, what I like to do, sit in the pocket and throw it, that's the best attribute.
Yeah. So they know that they got to deal with Deion Sanders, and maybe that was enough to keep folks from drafting him.
If Shedeur Sanders wasn't Deion's son, he would have been drafted in the top 10. Let's just be real. If Shedeur didn't have Sanders stitched to the back of his jersey, nobody would be nitpicking his bad attitude or body language. They would be hyping up a quarterback who threw for over 4,100 yards and 37 touchdowns in a season, set multiple school records at Colorado, won the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, was named Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, earned first team all Big 12 honors, and racked up accolades like the Jerry Rice Award and the Deacon Jones Trophy, all while getting sacked more than any quarterback in college football because he had the worst O-line in America. But somehow the conversation became more about his vibe and less about his game. You would think he had legal issues or something to fall out of the first round. But instead, we're talking about his attitude?
Hey, I'm with her when she's right. Shout out to that white girl right there. She knows what she's talking about. Definitely definitely something up with that. And so his draft stock dropped. Let's find out if he got drafted thus far. Again, top 3, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell. It took we glad that the Jaguars did the right thing. You know, finally, Jacksonville did the right thing. Let's just give it up. Let's just give it up for that. Because Jacksonville don't never really do the right thing when it comes to the draft. At all. Like, when the last time we drafted a superstar like off rip?
All right, you good. My bad. I was hoping that was Shedeur. All right, you good. My bad. I was hoping that was Shedeur.
Yeah. Jacksonville did the right thing, at least. The Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter. And that's gonna turn the city up. I can't even cap. Everybody know that's gonna turn the city up. Deion's gonna be in the city. Of course, whatever team they play, when they play against each other, that's gonna be exciting. But Wayne gonna be in the city. Just more action in the city than we used to have. So
it's Travis coming for you. It's Travis, here he comes. You better run, Forrest, run. Because he's coming to the ball. He's about to break it on down. Yes, Travis, here he comes. You better run.
you folks know they'll jack some people's shit. Why they want to jack Jennifer Hudson's show? We will jack some folks' shit real quick, won't we? We do not play. We do not play.
And in terms of
yet already,
yeah, we have. We've had those conversations, and we have to be fluid. We kind of mentioned this last night in terms of from a scheduling standpoint, all those things. We have it laid out, but we also have to have the ability to be agile and be fluid on specific days. If we didn't feel like you got enough work on one side of the ball the previous day, then we need to be able to move forward and get them those reps the next day. So, I think both Camp and I and Grant are all on the same page about, hey, how is this thing going to work? What do we want it to look like? Well, we want it to look like what it looked like at Colorado. And that would be pretty good for us.
Yet already?
Yeah, we have. We've had those conversations, and we have to be fluid. We kind of mentioned this last night in terms of
They got a new coaching staff. The organization trying to move in the right direction. We got to respect it. We're about to get out of here on the Mixler app, so I appreciate everybody that were listening on the Mixler app. You guys can go over to the Twitch if you would like to continue the show, or just tune in to the YouTube channel and get the rest of the show. We got about another 30 minutes, Shannon Sharpe situation and a little bit of Kanye bullshit. But I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all had fun. We probably will like to extend the Mixler coverage. So if you would like to help us out and look for us to extend, send a buck in. DOZHATOLDYA Radio, DOZHATOLDYA.radio. Send whatever you can if you would like us to keep it going on Mixler a little longer in the months ahead. We'll make that happen for y'all. In the meantime, between time, of course, follow us on all platforms, DOZHATOLDYA. You can listen to the full show on the Mixler app, but as well, extra coverage will be on the YouTube channel. And get it while it's free, because pretty soon we will be putting stuff under a paywall on Patreon. So Let's see what if Shedeur got drafted. Damn it, I just got to know. Let's get back to the draft. All right, so first round, no Shedeur. Let's see. Second round, I'm sure. I see a quarterback. Louisville took Tyler Shoe before Shedeur Sanders. That's wild. Oh my goodness. No second round pick for Shedeur Sanders? No, I know the Raiders. I know the Raiders picked him up. Did the Raiders have a first, second round pick? Oh my goodness. Okay, third round. Third round is still going. And no Shedeur Sanders. He's not been drafted yet. And that's crazy. I know I'm tripping. Oh, let me look again. Let me look careful. Let me look. Let y'all see. We can all look here. We got a couple of quarterbacks that went. No, I only see one quarterback in the second round. A lot of teams feel like they don't need no quarterbacks. That is interesting. They took Tyler Shoe out of Louisville over Shedeur Sanders. So yeah, again, folks are talking, trying to figure out what do we call this and what's going on. And that's our Mixler coverage for the show. I'll see you guys next week. Make sure y'all check us out on YouTube if you would like to hear the rest of the broadcast. Later. Yeah. That's weird because they ain't letting me. Okay, I don't know. Moving right along. Damn, Shedeur Sanders ain't even get drafted yet.
And really, as we sit here, Travis Hunter is a Jacksonville Jaguar, and really what comes to mind for me, right? Thinking about the sport of football and really the power of the game itself, right? Its capacity to ignite belief, right? Belief in ourselves, belief in others, right? Belief in achieving what many may deem impossible. Travis Hunter, he embodies belief, right? He's a rare person. He's a rare player, but he's also a reminder that the boundaries of the game of football were built to be challenged. And so the decision to select him was actually a statement for how we plan to move, who we are, and we want him to be nothing more than him. Because when he is, he elevates the space around him. From the football field to the city to the game of football itself, Travis Hunter is who we've been hunting up. Couldn't be more jacked to be sitting right here beside him and introduce you all to the man of the hour.
They did good, man. My boy on some bullshit right now, man. My boy Jarrell, man, on some bullshit. I just looked on Facebook and see some crazy. I can see if I can show. Let's see, man. Maybe fuck it. I see. Got put it back from the same one before. Hey. Oh, let me see if y'all can see it. My boy's a dead the fool. But I got for door. Handicap is what's the Vegas odds Kanye killing himself? Oh, that's crucial. Anyway, enough of the shenanigans, man. Do we even have to entertain the Kanye conversation at all? I mean, I know we gotta go. I know I done held y'all enough. Um, I don't held y'all captive enough. So let's say thoughts and prayers to Kyren Lacy. Kyren Lacy had unalived himself about a week ago. Star wide receiver for LSU. Kyren Lacy allegedly took his own life last night. On April 12th, according to sources from his neighborhood. He was previously considered to be a potential first-round pick in the NFL. So this is the bad news, sad news of the NFL draft, the Kyren Lacy story. And why did he unalive himself? Of course, he probably would not have been drafted in the first round because he had some legal troubles. He was involved in a hit and run accident a few years back. And man was up under a lot of pressure. Thoughts and prayers to his whole family, everybody that was involved or even in the life of that young man. Absolute superstar on the field. And this is just a terrible story. Tragedy.
He loved to garden. He loved to ride his bike. He used to ride his bike like 28 miles a day. I don't know. He just told great stories. He loved his family. He loved his friends. She said, "We just got in a wreck." I said, "You just got in a wreck? What are you talking about?" She said, we got in a head-on collision. The car's totaled." And I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." She's like, "My chest hurts, but maybe it's from the seatbelt or the airbag." And I was like, "Okay, well, how's Dad?" And she said, "Well, he's fine. He's complaining that his back hurts." And I was like, "Let's go."
I hate the way they even put that clip together. That was kind of nasty. Excuse me for that.
He loved to.
So the story goes, and just days before his court date for his negligent homicide and killing the 78 U.S. Marine veteran Herman Hall in Louisiana, Lacy was arrested back in January 13th after a warrant was issued over the car crash in December 17th. Prosecutors alleged Lacy caused a head-on collision while speeding, and then he fled the scene. He was charged with negligent homicide, hit-and-run driving with a serious injury or death, and reckless operation with accident. Lacy was released on a $151,000 bond, but the damage is unforgiving in a sense. Maybe not unforgiving, but that's probably how he felt. And man, that's crazy, man. So rest in peace, Kyren Lacy. There's a lot of stories in this football thing that folks don't want to talk about, man. These guys be up under a lot of pressure. That's a lot of money invested into their career and into their lifestyle. And some of them don't know a life outside of playing ball, so they may not be able to adjust. And maybe that's what his mind was. I don't know. But I wish that I wouldn't wish that mind state on anybody. But I wish that he wasn't under the pressure that he would be under to take his life. I'm sorry to take this whole show under a dark turn. But yeah, it's stories around football sometimes that we don't talk about. And we like to talk about some of the happy stories and all the hype stories of people making all this money and getting drafted. But what about the horror stories behind the NFL and athletics and these football players? Quadarius Davis. Piece of shit. He was involved in a domestic dispute with his girlfriend. Trigger warning to this footage. It is violence, domestic violence. So trigger warning, but this piece of shit, we don't want to give him any attention, but we just want to keep people informed about the horror story behind these guys that wear these helmets. Yeah, so damn, look like you choked this old lady out. Quadarius Davis, man, piece of shit football player who tender dick as well and can't control his temper and don't know how to navigate through heartache or confrontation or whatever. And he can be seen. Football player Quadarius Davis was allegedly captured on camera assaulting his girlfriend Jayana Monet after she broke up with him. In the footage, Jayana Monet appears to lose consciousness as Quadarius restricts her breathing and cuts off her circulation before dragging her to the side. Puss ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga, man. I can't watch no more of that bullshit. Quadarius Davis used a bitch ass nigga, and when they put you in jail, you know, niggas gonna do what you. They gonna.
Them the niggas we got to get rid of, homie. Them the niggas we got to kill and get rid of. Them kind of niggas.
No doubt. Jayana Monet responded, "I'm okay. My downstairs neighbors got cameras. My upstairs neighbors got cameras pointed directly towards my door. Everything is captured. I called the police. My neighbors called the police. I will be pressing charges." Congratulations for her to that. And no, I am not going back. I am the one who initiated the breakup cause so many red flags were occurring. So, congratulations to her for moving on. And yeah, Quadarius Davis used a piece of shit, and they're gonna deal with you, buddy. So, I don't even know what team he played for. I don't really even care. Women, be careful with some of these men that y'all deal with that wasn't able to fully develop, or maybe they get brain damage. Oh, who knows? I don't know. This thing is not moving well. This thing has had enough of me for the day. All right, yeah, they're gonna deal with Buddy. Okay. Shannon Sharpe, man. Shannon Sharpe, man. What the hell going on with Shannon Sharpe? I know we ain't gonna talk about the FSU shooting. That's one thing that we probably gonna miss. So Shannon Sharpe is involved in a legal dispute. Of course, unless you've been on the rock, you know what's going on with this guy. Been all over the news for being in an alleged situationship, rough sex arrangements with a 19-year-old who was at first Jane Doe, known as Jane Doe, but now she is being named Gabriella Zaninga. So Shannon has responded in a few different ways, but he may be in a little bit of hot water. Of course, y'all know how we do subscribe to the innocent until proven guilty. Respectfully, but they got tapes. They got you on tapes, Shannon. And I don't know, ESPN say, Shannon, you might have to sit down a little bit, man. These niggas be getting this money and letting their dick get them in trouble, man. That's just crazy, man. These niggas be letting the dick get them in trouble. All right, so let's get into the details surrounding the lawsuit. On Monday, April 21st, Sharpe took to Instagram account to share a carousel post. Additionally, it contained statements from his counsel, Lenny Davis. He tried to get ahead of this situation. Furthermore, the statement began with not safe for work messages, apparently from a woman. The statement referred to as Gabriella Zaninga. And she had text messages that said things like, I want you to put a dog collar on my neck, around my neck, and choke me with it while you are fucking me. The messages reads ahead, another one that says, I know you missed this big juicy ass, $25,000 per cheek this nigga was paying. This nigga is the illest nigga in Nebraska. Furthermore, the statement asserts that the $50 million lawsuit is blatant, cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It's filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentation, and will not succeed, his statement added. In response, Davis asserted that Zaninga presented Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of one of their consensual encounters. However, Davis alleged that the recording was heavily edited and to portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Furthermore, the attorney noted that Zaninga allegedly refused to present Sharpe's legal team with the footage. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zaninga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Yeah, she was saying all kind of crazy shit, man. She said she wanted him to put that baby gravy inside of her. Shannon Sharpe, bro. But they got tapes, bro. They got tapes, bro. Hold on.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to.
If a white woman says manipulate and I'm around, I'm leaving. if a white woman say manipulate and I'm in the room, hey, I'm hitting the door. Hey, that's my cue. I'll see y'all later. Know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, she said the M word. The M word.
I'll fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
That's a bad look.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
I don't like to be manipulated either. No one likes to be manipulated now. But him saying that he gonna choke the shit out of her if she say the word one more time is crazy work.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay.
She ain't say nothing else. Nah, he say they just clipped it up. They probably clipped up the sex tape to make it look like he was choking her.
I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Whoa, sir. Come on now, sir. Is this the same nigga that was going that went live with his phone? He's still on phones talking like this? You are right, Mads. I don't understand how these niggas don't learn their lesson either. Like, sir, you just told a white woman she ain't got no choice in the matter about being choked. Yeah, I know she like that freaky shit in bed, but sir, that is egregious, sir. They be giving her, no saying, like, oh my God, like some of this stuff you can't even blame the money anymore. You spending $25,000, $50,000 because it's per cheek, $25,000 per cheek, and the ass is flat. Allegedly, I don't know. I ain't seen the ass. Maybe I have. Everybody have. She's on OnlyFans. Only thing gonna happen with her is her OnlyFans gonna skyrocket. She got plenty more money to make. And Shannon out here looking like a damn fool. She say, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me. I know you miss this big juicy ass, and it's not big and juicy. I just refuse to believe that. But bro, why are you giving $50,000 to a 19-year-old white woman on OnlyFans, bro? Come on, Shannon. Like, goodness gracious. And then she go to Tony Busby, boy. How come everybody go to Tony Busby with the bullshit? Like, Tony Busby is with the bullshit. Breaking news, as the NFL draft enters the third round, Shedeur Sanders remains undrafted and is on the board. That's deep. Anyway, they tried to shake down Shannon Sharpe for millions of dollars, but did this. They allegedly offered her $10 million when they seen the tape. And she turned down $10 million. Now, to turn down $10 million, that is deep. Like, man, that's damn near stupid. Stay off your phone, Shannon. Exactly, Mads. Stay off your phone. Say, he don't even need no more phones. So he posted text messages trying to get ahead of the bullshit. You know, to make her look like, you know, she's the freak who just like to say crazy shit. She like to be choked. She like, you know, they got a BDSM relationship going on. And if you don't know what BDSM stands for, then kids Don't go to chat GPT with that one. Anyway, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever. Then you can do whatever you want to me. It's wild. That baby gravy in me. There's so many red flags in here. Like, you can't even feel bad for Unc at this point. Like, he just asked for this. I wanna put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. I guess that's intriguing. Sounds like, hey, I guess nobody telling him this. She said, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put this big black baby in me. Come on. Like, you want it, bro, at this point. That's my daddy. Fuck. That's my daddy. I fucking want you to put a big black baby in me. Like, come on, bro. January 12th, 2024. He been fucking with this bitch for a minute. November 23rd, 2023 is when she was down there saying she wanted to put her tongue in his asshole. No, wait. I'm getting it wrong. That was when she said put the baby gravy in me. Then in January 12th, she said she was going to put his tongue in his asshole. Pause. Then in August, she said, of 2024, she said, put the big black baby in me. Now, sometime around that time, I think he had got caught with the sex tape. I mean, with the going live on with Michelle or whoever, You're My Michelle, whoever that was. Some are saying that this might be the same woman, but you know, Shannon probably paying all these hoes. This is nasty work. I don't even really want to go no further because this is that bullshit. Shannon Sharpe. You should know better, Shannon Sharpe. Like,
to my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black.
Hold on, sir. Now you can't be using Jay-Z name. Now you just tried to name drop Jay-Z for no reason. Now don't put Jay-Z into this because Jay-Z ain't even know that girl. You know this girl, you know what I'm saying? So it's not the same. You just trying to use Jay-Z's name. But we're gonna go ahead and get back to the rest of the clip.
Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
So Shannon had to come clean on their
To
ass.
my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly.
He had to come clean because he tried to get in front of it. But Shannon, you are 54 years old, sir. She's 19. You are a 54-year-old black man. She's 19 years old, sir. This is nasty work. You offered her $10 million and she turned that down. Now, that's wild. Like, I don't know. That didn't make any sense to me at all. Turn it down to $10 million? Girl, you were supposed to, you know, Busby would have got his cut. Vlad broke it down. Vlad said,
DOZHATOLDYA.COM.
like, I don't know how she did this. Now, this was wild. To me, the strangest thing about Shannon Sharpe rape case is her turning down $10 million settlement offer. Tony Busby would have gotten 30% of that, and she would have received $7 million tax-free. If you put that in a 5% interest account, you would make $350,000 a year for the rest of your life without ever touching the $7 million. Instead, she's choosing to take it to court. This will take 1 to 3 years. she has a good chance of losing in court because Shannon is going to outspend her in legal costs. If she wins, the jury might award her less than $10 million, and Shannon will protest that amount, which could drive the payment even lower, the payout even lower. If he loses, he will appeal, which will take another 1 to 2 years to get back to court, and he might win the appeal, which would be another chance for her to get nothing. That's a potential delay of 5 years with a strong chance of getting nothing instead of the $10 million up front. Makes no financial sense. I have to agree. That is an expert analysis, DJ Vlad. Yes. Somebody also said in the comments she is about to make more than that on her OnlyFans. Busby took the case as a contingency fee, and she isn't paying a dime. And she has collected over 2 years of intel on Shannon that she will milk every dollar out of. Shannon will end up settling for more. Okay, so we'll see what happens, but definitely not a good look, Shannon. You looking crazy out here. And from what is being reported, ESPN said, "Hey, Shannon, hey, big guy, stay home for a couple of days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take a load off. Take a little vacation. Yeah, don't worry about it, you know. Stephen A. Smith got it. You know, he'll hold it down. First Take. You know, you don't even got to worry about First Take. We gonna hold it down for you. You know, just go and chill with Ocho Cinco. Make some moves over there with them. Nah, he released a statement saying, "My statement is found here, and this is the truth. My relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from ESPN." Okay. Yeah, they got to your ass. From my ESPN duties, I will be devoting my this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. That's to be determined. TPD. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharpe. And it looks like he screenshotted this and posted it when he was supposed to send it as a message. We don't know. Shannon, you gotta learn. They're gonna have to teach you, boy. They're gonna teach you good. They will get their money back. Once they give you that money, they're gonna find ways of getting that money back about you. That's for sure. Yeah, it's not looking, and that's just nasty work. That's just bad. I appreciate y'all sticking around.
I understand it's a lot of noise. There's a lot of people talking, but that's what the opposition wants. That's what they want. Yeah. They want you to be embarrassed. They want you to start losing money. They want you to start doing that so they feel like that you will settle out and you'll be forced to settle out. Mm-hmm. Now, if he really didn't do it, and this was part of his kinky thing, and it was what it was, and he didn't do it, and he's innocent, and the fact that he has to step away now, possibly losing his job, if he has bills and not having bills because now he has no work, I don't like that if he didn't do it, because that's what they want him to do. Yeah. They want him to be embarrassed. They want him to feel away, because what's going to happen, he's going to be like, you know what, F all this, let me just settle out on the side. That's what they're forcing him to do, really.
Yeah. I'm sure Disney still has moral clauses, though. Like, you know, regardless of, you know, anything, I don't know if anything he did was criminal, but there's still moral clauses.
But when you talk about moral clauses, right, I can do what I don't know what happened. We don't know, but from the outside, I can do what I want to do in my bedroom.
Yes.
Right. What I do in my bedroom is my business.
But once somebody
and I didn't put it out. I didn't film it and put it out. If somebody secretly taped me and put it out, I just think that's wrong. You can't do that.
It's not black and white like that, though.
But time out, I think you're missing something. There's an audio phone call of him saying that he was going to choke her. Now, whether or not that was role playing or not, it's perceived as a video. It's of a Shannon Sharpe saying he's going to choke this 19-year-old girl, however old she is.
Right.
So that is enough to say, hey, you know what? You need to sit down for a while.
But is it if it's a tape secret call and it is role playing? Let's just say, and I don't know.
We don't know if it's role playing.
But we don't know. He's saying it's role playing. She's saying it's not, right? But if it is and it's secretly taped, and this is my secret business. If I'm into what is it? BDSM? What is it called?
But
BDSM.
all that has to come out though, and be like, they have to know that for fact. They don't know right now. So why
so
they
you
don't
fire
know?
the brother? So you really guilty and you got to prove yourself innocent.
He's not fired as of now. As of now, he's just taking a step away. Yeah, and he stepped down. What I think happened.
I'm just saying I don't like that.
What I think happened, because what normally happens, and this is just me, this is not anything I've been told, but normally, they'll come to you and say, hey, we probably are going to lean toward you taking a step back. If you want to take the narrative and you just say you step back, go ahead, which allows him to, you know what I mean? It doesn't turn the conversation additionally negative, because it's already negative.
It makes it feel you're guilty, and then you got to prove yourself innocent, opposed to innocent to proving yourself.
It's a lot of noise.
I think you, I'm sorry, go ahead, Joe.
And then
he could have been reading a Pornhub headline.
Shut up.
Like I'm just saying, like, because I be watching those little categories all the time, and it's like
you in the BDSM?
he couldn't absolutely watching it. Oh, for sure. But it's like I've seen that headline before. Black man chokes, young white girl, and I've seen that.
Well, whatever he was doing, he got to sit down until ESPN can find that same video. Maybe send him the link.
And there's just a lot of things Shannon has against him right now, including the audio of him saying, he'll choke her out, including his lawyer saying they were going to settle for $10 million. So I totally understand him saying, you know what, I'm going to take a step back. Once again, he lucky ESPN ain't said nothing yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You pointing. I understand what you're saying, Envy, but it's not on ESPN. Shannon said he needed to
I get it, but I just feel like you basically are saying that man is guilty and he has to prove his innocence.
That's Shannon.
I know.
Shannon took a step back. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Shannon.
I know.
Shannon took the step back.
It's just the audio is just crazy, because even if you listen closely, she had like the seductive retarded voice on. You know what I'm saying? Where she's like,
what is seductive?
It's like, because she do sound a little behind, but she still like sound like she trying to be sultry with it. Like seductive.
That is the worst part of it. I get what Jess saying. Yeah.
Don't manipulate me. Yeah, true indeed. He probably shouldn't lose his. You have to step down, but this shit not happened before, and it's like, man, Shannon, you should have learned.
But you tried to say what you tried to say.
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Dang. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah.
Because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he thought I was going to be scared. Yes, I'm talking. And I know an old gal, she'd be good to you. Her name is Elladora. Now, when you know somebody named Elladora, she's old school. Mm-hmm. Now, Miss Elladora told me to tell you. She said, I think he like red velvet.
Oh, I do.
I say, Miss Elladora, if he do like that, she said, you let him know I got something for him.
Yeah, I like
and she don't have no teeth. Come on, pick your glass up and clack it for me. Come on now. These young gals will bite you. Okay?
Tried to warn him, man. He ain't want to listen, Monique. He ain't want to listen, Monique. She do got a little something back there, though. You know what I'm saying? Do got something little back there. A little something. She might be working with a little something.
This dating thing. Because it's
Yeah, all right, man. So, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, but they did make a little movie out of Shannon Sharpe situation. And let's get into this before we get up out of here. This.
Not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
Well, what, Gabby?
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy choke small white woman.
Right, man. The internet crazy, bro. The internet wild, bro. You should have never gave these niggas ChatGPT, bro.
Big black guy choke small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did what they think you did to me.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have
the whole
it, so
video
I'll do it
out, Tony.
myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
That's wild, bro. Bro, they made a little movie, bro. They should have never gave these niggas ChatGPT, bro. This is crazy. Like I said, bro, he tried. Cat Williams.
I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them.
All right, bro. I've been having too much fun this show. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. Shedeur Sanders still haven't been drafted. I said that I was gonna try to keep the show going until he got drafted, but hell, I'm gonna be here for days, and for that matter, cause something going on. They trying to learn that boy. They sure trying to learn him one. I'm saying, all right, Shedeur, we got you. All right, hell, I guess we're gonna keep on going until these folks call me and say they wanna until they show up and say they wanna rap. Finally, we'll talk about this Kanye West situation, man. I don't know what to say about Kanye West. He might be done. Done, son. We tired of talking about Kanye, and it's about time to stop talking about Kanye, because he tried everything. Kanye say, y'all don't want to listen to my music. Well, how about if I said that I was gay? Monique tried to tell him. She tried to tell him. So Kanye West makes a song called Cousins, where he says that he used to suck his cousin's dick when he was little. No cap. I tried to even waste time and not talk about this, but Kanye, bruh, if this was the wildest shit ever, I would have never have put this on my bingo card. That Kanye West would want attention so bad, will suffer from not getting enough attention, that he would crash out like this. This is an epic crash out. And it's just nasty. The song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life. For one, that's just crazy. For killing a pregnant lady a few years ago after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. That's a whole nother crazy. That's a whole nother Lifetime movie. So his cousin went to jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after Kanye told him that they wasn't going to look at dirty magazines together no more. Like, whoa. Perhaps, and he continues, perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6 and then acted out what we saw. Yeah. He continues, my dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye. I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. What the fuck is going on? I don't know, bruh. Man, had to like, what's going on? I don't know. Like, what is going on? Then he makes a song and details the whole thing on the song, man. Kanye West is no longer in the top 5 of anything. Oh, man, this is crazy. I say, bro, and then, you know, the internet gonna run, the internet gonna be the internet, and the internet just went crazy with, they do what the internet do. You know, memes galore. Memes galore, man. Kanye West, the dick sucker, man. That's crazy. And it's not only that, you know, that he was giving his cousin fellatio. It's the fact that his cousin was younger than him. That's the real nastiness. He basically just admitted to molestation. I know these niggas about to judge me now. You damn right we gonna judge you now, nigga. The fuck? The fuck you think? The fuck you thought? Memes galore. It just everywhere, you know. I don't know if I said I didn't think I was gonna actually play the song. I wasn't really thinking about playing the music, but you know what? It's Doja told you. We've shown a person get killed on our broadcast, so hell.
Kanye West says he had a past incestuous relationship with his cousin. The rapper alleges in a new social media post that he had a sexual relationship with one of his relatives as a kid, an experience that he says inspired his forthcoming song called Cousins. Ye teases the new track in an April 21st post on X, formerly Twitter, saying, "The song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady who he does not identify." Ye writes, "Perhaps in my self-centered mess, Kanye adds, "My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14. It questioned the mental capacity of the rapper and his wife Beyonce's 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir. E! News reached out to Jay-Z's rep for comment at the time. Fashion the Yeezy founder has made about his past recently. Earlier this month, Kanye apologized to his former friend Jay-Z for a since-deleted message shared on social media that questioned the mental capacity of the rapper and his wife Beyonce's 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir.
That was nasty work that them folks had on E! News about that. They ain't even have to put that part in there. That's nasty. That's nasty work. On the internet, bro.
Kanye just came out with a new song called My Cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins is about my cousin that is locked up in jail. It was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines.
Like that's his way of getting his voice out, getting his thoughts out. So he just put it out like that, but it doesn't sound like his other music, you know?
Which person are you right now? Which person are you? Are you the girl number one? Are you girl number two? Or are you girl number three? I'm girl number three. You know, not literally, but this is my face right here. Come on, man. Call a spade a spade. The man ain't got them all. But the man, the man, we can't even keep calling him that. Nah, man, I don't know, man. I'm just making a whole bunch of bad jokes. Pray for Kanye, man. Or maybe not. You damn right we judging you.
Don't help me, it just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man.
All right, man, enough with this Kanye bullshit, man. Oh man, Kanye, this is the biggest letdown of all time, man. Goodness gracious, bro. Just put the phone down, put the studio down. How do you make $1 billion and you just won't go away? Like, why? Like, why? Why do you even need attention? If you got $1 billion, bro, what do you need? Like, I know you need your kids in your life. Bro, you just need to just shut the fuck up. Take your money and just go on an island and be with your naked wife and just chill, bro. If we don't want to listen to the music, then we just don't want to listen to the music no more, bro. But
Told her don't leave me, 'cause I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright.
And they talking about Dave Blunt's wrote this song, wrote this music. And if you did, if you wrote this music, Dave Blunt's, then fuck you too, sir. If you thought that this was okay, I don't know, like who taught y'all into just ruining a person that I actually used to quite enjoy to be entertained by. Pause. Now I gotta now I like people like this. Oh, she got a new one. She got a new one. Okay. I just had to get all that bullshit out of my system, so I had to look at Glorilla, man, before we get up out of here. Yes, sir. All right, man. Yeah, this is the longest stream ever. The longest stream ever. All right, so we still didn't talk about the FSU shooting, and we're just gonna have to miss out on talking about some serious stuff. We're just gonna be stupid all the time on this show. Doty. We shouldn't even talk about Doty 6 either. Next week we're gonna talk about Doty 6 because it's gonna be about Kendrick and Drake. It's gonna be the 1 year anniversary of the beef. It's crazy. It's gonna be the 1 year anniversary of the beef between Drake and Kendrick next year, and I can't wait. So we're gonna be taking the music, listening to the soundtrack of the demise of Drake, and we'll talk about the fact that Doty is his rap mate and crashed out talking about he homeless and K-Dot ain't doing nothing for him. I guess we already talking about it. But yeah, Doty 6 is on the song Peekaboo, and the song is going out everywhere and it's doing well, but Doty's saying that he ain't doing too good.
Back cuz I don't got no destination, bro. On FC. Nigga, I lost my house. Nigga, I'm homeless. Nigga, I don't care about admit that shit. Nigga, I fell down. I'm gonna bounce back up though. Watch this. It's all good, cuz. And these rap motherfuckers, I can't wait till these rap motherfuckers start saying shit in their songs. I'm like, dead homies. I'm gonna beat their ass on the beat and I'm gonna kill them in real life. The fuck? Back cuz I don't got no destination, bro. On FC. Nigga, I lost my house. Nigga, I'm homeless. Nigga, I don't care about admit that shit. Nigga, I fell down. I'm gonna bounce back up though. Watch this. It's all good, cuz. And these rap motherfuckers, I can't wait till these rap motherfuckers start saying shit in their songs. I'm like, dead homies. I'm gonna beat their ass on the beat and I'm gonna kill.
And I'm gonna incriminate myself on the internet. Yeah, so I don't know what this is about. Some post he said, post that shit now. Why you not answering, bro? I'm busy, whole day booked up. Let me know what you gotta say. I'm gonna say it on the news at 12, bro. Post I'm on the knife. Post Doty on the knife and say K-Dot is a bitch. Ain't tapping in. Oh, so they basically saying that he being paid
back cuz I don't
to crash out. He a double agent. Out here looking stupid, looking crazy. Yeah, Doty 6.
Please. I think we good.
Denny literally crashed
Talking to you, bro.
his car while on live. Literally. Yeah, he can't make this shit up.
I think we good. Baby, good.
Bust his head wide open.
What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Him and his old lady.
The fuck?
Pray for her.
I'm not going to no hospital, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. They said my fucking head hit this shit. Hey, what are we doing? Am I getting told? I want to get this told.
We're just waiting for CHP to show up.
All right,
so
I'm finna leave. Hey, get somebody get us over. We out of here. That's my forehead, bro. That's crazy, bro. No, I don't want to go to no hospital, bro. I'm good.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right, man. If anything changes, right?
I can go.
If you start having a headache,
Yeah, so epic crash out. Crazy, right? Dodie 6 use a crash dummy. And your old lady don't look too happy either. You know what I'm saying? Like, but damn, that's some real love. Like, something's got to be studied about what the social media is doing to people's brains, because these folks ain't right. Yeah, we gotta put the phones down for a while and touch grass, because the phones or something is doing something to some people. Like, it's crazy out here. Like, George Santos got 7 years. I know y'all don't care for fraud, and he's out of there. I know y'all don't care about it, so we'll just get out of here on that note. Fucking George Santos, man. Whoever the fuck he is. Him and Quadarius Davis need to spend some time in jail. DeMar DeRozan got in a fight, and I'm going to have to come back and do another show, because I got to talk about the NBA playoffs, and I got to talk about the DeMar DeRozan fight. DeMar DeRozan beating somebody up was not who we had on our. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, because DeRozan and the Drake beef is a conversation too. So we're gonna talk about that next week. All right, so let's go ahead and keep this thing moving, man. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Longest stream ever. Longest stream ever, goddamn. Ex-US Republican Representative George Santos. I know that doesn't stand for Republican, but I just added that in there. Sentenced to over 7 years in prison for fraud and identity theft. Disgrace from the U.S. Representatives. George Santos was sentenced Friday to over 7 years in prison, sobbing as he learned his punishment for the crimes that has led to his expulsion from Congress. Santos, who pleaded guilty last summer to federal wire fraud and aggravated identity theft, appealed for mercy. And a federal court short drive from his old congressional district, he said through tears that he was humbled. Oh yeah, we bet you was humbled and chastised, and realized he had betrayed his constituents' trust. I offer my deepest apologies, he said. I cannot rewrite the past, but I can control the road ahead. Yeah, the road straight to prison, motherfucker. You out of here, buddy. Fucking out of here, George.
That's making one advanced
doing all that wire fraud.
After another.
Again, you folks be getting money and don't know when enough is enough. You don't know when enough is enough. They got him. Where's your remorse? Where do I see? The U.S. District Court Judge Joanna Siebert evidently was not convinced. She said, where's your remorse? Where do I see it? She asks, as she sentenced him to 87 months behind bars. It's always someone else's fault. The New York Republican served in Congress less than a year before becoming just the sixth member of the House to be ousted by colleagues. Santos admitted to deceiving donors and stealing identities of nearly a dozen people, including his family members, to fund his winning campaign. His plea deal included agreeing to pay roughly $580,000 in penalties. From the moment he declared his candidacy for Congress, Santos leveraged his campaign for his own enrichment and financial benefit, obviously. Santos, 36, is due to report to prison July 25th. He didn't respond to reporters shouting the questions outside the courthouse, but he had told the Associated Press by text Thursday that he was ready to face the music. Santos' victims included a woman with brain damage and two Octarian men. Prosecutor Ryan Harris told the judge. Defense lawyer asked the judge for a sentence of 2 years, portraying Santos as a troubled figure who grew up in a broken home and was subjected to bullying through his life. As a result, he built the man he wanted to be, not who he was. He did that because he believed the world would not accept him for who he was. Yeah, whatever. Deep down, he is warm, kind, caring, and thoughtful. But the lawyer said now everyone hates George Santos. You damn right. Santos was elected in 2022, flipping a wealthy district representing parts of Queens and Long Island. And soon after that, he was revealed political unknown, had fabricated much of his life story, painting himself as a successful business owner who worked in prestigious Wall Street firms and held a valuable real estate portfolio. Fucking liar, fucking fraud. And he's fucking out of here. George Santos, crashing out. Get him out of here. All right, man. I talked about everything. I tried to fit everything. Whatever we did, and we'll talk about next week. Appreciate you, Mads. Shout out to DJ TC. We held it down for him. Black and Wild. Everybody on Facebook that checked in. Braids Howard, my brother Joseph Willis, and everybody, man. It's Taurus season, so shout out to all the Tauruses out there, man. Happy birthday, Smurf. Happy birthday. Shoot, there's too many to name. Rod, Joe, Quan, birthday coming up. Yeah, man. We celebrating all Taurus season long. Rose Naughty birthday is in next month. So yeah, we super turnt. It's Taurus season. We love all the Tauruses, and we love everybody, man. Shedeur Sanders still hasn't been drafted. It's been 3 rounds, and Shedeur Sanders still hasn't been drafted. We can't wait around for it anymore. So we'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Hey, Tom Brady didn't go to the 4th round, and he became the GOAT. So keep your head up. Keep your head up, Shedeur, and like you said, let it be fuel to the fire to persevere and get your success. We finna go watch some basketball and do some music, man. So
what's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DOZHATOLDYA.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja Told You.